Hi, welcome to Make2 Explore Systems. In previous part of this project, we have seen Introduction to Xiaozhi AI Chatbot on M5Stack CoreS3 Dev Kit and how to use M5 Burner tool to flash the chatbot's firmware. In this video, we will see demo of its open source ESP-IDF project and firmware flashing. So let's get started. Okay, now let's see the second method. ESP-IDF method of flashing the Xiaozhi chatbot onto CoreS3 board. For that, let's go to the repository of Xiaozhi and download the source code. Just follow along. Here is the official repository of Xiaozhi ESP32 MCP-based chatbot project. Download the repository as zip file. Extract the downloaded zip file into your desired folder. Now if you have set up the ESP-IDF development environment in VS Code, import or open that project. Let me show you. Okay, so this is an interface of Visual Studio Code. Here, we have already installed ESP-IDF extension. You can see here. You can also install it from Extension Marketplace. We have full video series about this. You can refer it for detailed instructions and demo of installation. Okay, now let's open and explore the Xiaozhi ESP32 project. So this is a project of Xiaozhi AI Chatbot. And this is its source code. You can explore it if you want to learn more. You can see, we are using IDF version 5.5.1, which is latest stable release at the time of recording this video in December 2025. Please use latest stable version. Okay, now let's connect our CoreS3 board to computer or laptop via Type-C USB cable. Then, select the target SoC, System on Chip. So, in our board, M5Stack CoreS3, the SoC is ESP32S3. Target SoC, ESP32S3 has been set successfully. Then select the correct serial port to which your board is connected. After that, open IDF terminal and run Menuconfig command to go to Menuconfig Settings. Like this, okay? In Menuconfig, go to Xiaozhi Assistant Specific Settings. And select your board, which is, in our case, M5Stack CoreS3. Select your preferred language. Then select the PS RAM. So, in Component Config, go to ESP PS RAM. In SPI RAM config mode, there are quad or octa mode. Select quad mode PS RAM. You can tweak with other settings if you want, but for the time being let's save the configuration. Xiaozhi's assistant configuration is done. Now we can compile or build the project. This will take some time. We will fast forward the video. Just follow along and see. Once the build process get completed successfully, now we can flash the device with this Xiaozhi firmware. Select the method of flashing. In our case, it will be UART method. Okay, flashing process completed successfully. Our dev kit will restart automatically and will show Xiaozhi AI Chatbot Wi-Fi configuration interface on the screen. In this way, we have seen Xiaozhi AI open source ESP-IDF project and firmware flashing. In next part, we will see how to connect Xiaozhi ESP32 device to Wi-Fi network, configure the device, and demo of voice and vision AI assistant. Please stay tuned.